Yo, what's up, GQ? It's Marshmallow. I'm here to talk about some essential items that I need every day in my life. I'm gonna share them with you. So we're gonna start with my first essential, which is a USB. It might not seem like much, but this is what all of the audio and basically the whole show, when I play a show, runs off of. If I don't have it or I don't have my backups, there's nothing. We can have all the lights and stuff, but there'll be no audio. Super, super, super essential. Alienware gaming laptop. I love playing video games as much as I can, specifically on tour. This is the easiest way to travel and play. You don't have to carry a huge console around. So I'll bring like a keyboard and a mouse and play on this. I can just have pretty much any game on here. Other people in my crew on the road will bring laptops as well, and we'll all just be in my hotel room and play video games all the time. So a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of Fortnite.
It'd be sick to have like a marshmallow character like running around like.
In Fortnite?
Yeah.
There already is.
There is?
Yeah. We dropped it like 3 years ago. It's actually like a super sought after skin. When it drops, it's like, I always see it on Twitter, it's like trending. I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? Why am I trending? And it's always talking about my skin in Fortnite. Jordan 1s. These are the Trophy Room Jordan 1s. Collab, they're sweet. They're a little dirty. I wore these shoes at Lollapalooza. They got the signature right here. A little sparkly, I don't know if you can see that on camera. When you look at them straight, they're like not color, but if you move, they sparkle. Every show, for the most part, I'm gonna be wearing Jordan 1s. They're just super comfy and durable. I can move around when I lace them up like tight, I can move around, feels good. And this is definitely essential to a show. I like simple, like nothing crazy colors and stuff like that. So anything with the white as the main, and then the colors I really like. How many Jordan 1s do I own? I own probably about around 50 pairs, easily. For my next essential, we got the Backbone iPhone gaming controller. This is insanely awesome. You could play all your games and stuff with this thing. It's basically like playing like on an Xbox or whatever, but you can be sitting in the van on the way to the airport or on the plane. You actually also have like a huge advantage using this too, playing online phone games, because most people are on their phones clicking, but you have all these. I just love it so much. This is super, super, super fire.
Have you ever like thrown it out of anger? Just like,
No, because then I'd be throwing my phone. Now controllers, on the other hand, I've thrown controllers for sure. But that's just because I want to win, man, and then it doesn't happen, you know, you just get a little upset. And now, my next essential, Stuffed Puffs. These are the Big Bites. They already have the chocolate inside of them. For example, this is s'mores. This is rolled in like graham cracker with the chocolate inside. So it's like a s'more in one bite. This is the birthday cake, so the inside isn't chocolate, it has like that funfetti type stuff. And then there's the cookies and cream. Everybody loves these. I eat a little bit too much of them. You can melt them down and make Rice Krispie treats with them. I've done that, personally. Anything you want, you can make cookies with them, Rice Krispies, anything. They're so fire. Love them. RX Nut Butter. It's a pretty wild name, but it tastes super, super, super good. I put this on everything I can, eat it with fruit. It's a great snack, and it'll like fill you up too. So when you need to eat quick, it's good with calories and stuff like that. So I'll just eat it straight as well. This is like an everyday thing, legit. They have some other flavors, but this is my main, definitely my main one right here. I have like a stockpile at my house. Hot sauce in general, but this specific hot sauce, Torchbearer. It's super, super, super spicy, but I love it. I actually put it on pretty much everything that requires hot sauce. You know, it obviously hurts with spicy stuff, but I don't really like the feeling, but it's like super intense, so it's fun. I was in North Carolina on tour when I first started touring. Went to this place called Buffalo Brothers. They had this wing chart, right? So at the top it was Ludacris. And we were with the whole tour, all sitting around a table. And I was like, and a lot of us on the tour team, we all are like down with hot sauces. We send each other like hot sauces, hot sauce pictures, make our own, stuff like that. And we're like, all right, yeah, we're gonna take Ludacris. They're like, are you sure? We're like, yeah. They're like, okay, we're gonna go get the waivers that you have to sign. And we're like, what? We had to sign this like release form that we could eat these wings because they were so spicy. And I'm thinking, oh, whatever, they're just doing that because it's like a huge thing. But no, as soon as they put down the wings, and it was like I didn't even touch him. It was like everybody's getting maced. Like you couldn't like open your eyes. You couldn't like breathe. It was crazy. And we all did it. And that was easily the spiciest thing I've ever had. All right, so for my next essential would be Amiri pants. I could have brought any Amiri pants, but I decided to bring the coolest ones I own right here. I'm also wearing them right now. They're super durable and fit great, and I have these Amiri pants, and actually this whole outfit right here. This is actually a one-of-one that Mike made for me for my performance at the UEFA Championships for soccer. He made this custom white and gray outfit for me, and I'm super thankful for that and super grateful, so shout out Mike. Pretty sweet. Gucci Guilty. I've always worn this, and you know, it makes you smell good and makes you feel good, you know. Yeah, no, I don't make sense. I actually watched Uzi's Essential, and he was like, he wears 1 and then 2 and then 4, and I'm like, I didn't even know you're supposed to mix. Like I just have the 1 and call it a day. Nothing too complicated. Last but not least, my most essential in my everyday life, my touring life, everything in between, is the Marshmello helmet. I obviously need this everywhere I go, every show I play, every interview I do. I've been through a lot of versions. I'm obviously wearing the most recent version, and this is the version right before this one, but they're still essentially the same, just some different materials here and there. But this is probably my 9th kind of generation of the Marshmello helmet. As we kept going, they kept getting lighter and lighter, so they're easier and they aren't as harsh on my back and my neck and stuff. Actually, the first show I had was Skrillex and DJ Slink in New York for Halloween 2015. We bring the helmet and we don't know anything. I'm with, I think, just my manager, Mo. And we get onto the plane, and I put the helmet, I carry it on. We get it through TSA. They like scan it, they're like, what the hell is this? I get it and put it in the overhead, and it fits in fine going in. And we just got it, it's brand new, never been worn. Meanwhile, this helmet was, I think the helmet back then was about 13 pounds. So there was like Kevlar in it, and like this part was like perforated steel, super heavy. I put it into the overhead, cool. We get out, and I'm pulling it out and it won't get out, but we really have to go, I'm in a hurry, so I rip it out. I hear cracking, all this stuff, I'm like, shit. So we get out of the plane, and the mouth is all, the jaw is all cracked, all this stuff, and we're freaking out. We don't have the money, and we don't have the manpower. We can't get a helmet overnight. We're just like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? So we go to like Spirit of Halloween or something, and we like put bandages on all the cracks and put blood all over it. So it's like for Halloween, right? And then before we could get it fixed, when it was November for Thanksgiving, we put like feathers. So it was like for turkey. And then for Christmas, we did like a candy cane with red tape and taped over. We really ran with that before we could get a new helmet, because we didn't have money to buy another one. And it was just too much, right? It was just too little time, because I was playing so many shows, you know? So, yeah, and then that's a story. All right, that is the end of my essentials list. Thank you, GQ, for having me. You guys heard me talk about my wardrobe stuff, the food that I eat, the way that I play video games on the road, the way I do my shows. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.